It's the Leylo Show. Hit that subscribe button for me, player.
And you imagine how this nigga started his career on the tour bus. He used to f with me all the time. You know, he on that blood. So, you know, I ain't none of that gang shit. I don't know that. He always used to f with me. He liked to play with me with that, you know, grab my hand out. Hey, get the f away with me with that bullshit. And he was like a big kid. Waka was always like a big kid. He liked to have fun. He don't take shit serious, but he loved to fight too. But he was a big kid. You wouldn't, if people see, these people of the world that love him so much now, they don't know Waka like we know Waka. The Waka we know, they would have been amazed. He was just a big kid. He would hang around, hey, get him a little something like that. He cool. Him and his brother, he was just having fun. That's it. Didn't take nothing serious. Him and Gucci got into it on the tour bus. Got the locking up, wrestling back and forth in the hallway.
Why they get into it?
I don't even know. That we was up front. We was just we was up front, and me and G-Boy, we was talking, other security, we was up there, and we was going over. We always go over little plans before we hit town. And they had that door closed for the list, like the kitchen area and then the bathroom right here. And, you know, you got that little table with the chairs and another table up here. And then on the tour bus, then the doors, you know, partition is closed. We got two partition doors, one where the room's at and one up there with the driver. We partition, so you got, it's like a living room area with the kitchen and shit. And that's the open area. We up there talking and shit. We had that door closed. They'd be back to smoke, because we don't be smoking, we don't want to smell it. So we keep that door closed. They be back in that back room, and because it's like 12 beds on the you know, little bunks, and then it's the big room in the back, and that was Gucci's spot back there. And so you know, he be smoking out. Him and Waka usually be back there smoking. Rest of it, we ain't smoking and shit. We just doing our, we be on our job. They said, you know, man, f you, nigga, pond, nigga, f what did that nigga? Then I heard some shit, nigga, I'll rob your. This, that, and other. This Waka was saying to Gucci. And we was like, man, what the f? God damn, these niggas can't get along for 5 minutes. So now we had boom, 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 boom. They be going at it back there. Open the door. One thing, them niggas, I'm gonna tell you something. You know how I know these niggas were faking? These niggas were fake fighting. You know why I know that? Ain't now one of them niggas ever swung on the other one. They ain't never swing on each other. Ever. And all them fights in them been, they ain't never swing on each other. It was like two brothers just going at it. One trying to scoop the other one. That's it. They pushing on each other. They grabbing each other, slamming back and forth. Ain't now one of them ever mother swung on each other. Not one time. And I'm only saying that sitting here now, because now that I think about it, you know, I ain't never seen one of them niggas ever swing, just fall out. Oh yeah, nigga, pop, and just, you know, spark the shit.
Right.
They never did shit like that. They just be fighting. I guess you ain't gonna, maybe I'm just saying this shit, bro. Them niggas ain't gonna be fighting. Them niggas just be wanting to wrestle and shit. They love each other. They just want to just hug each other. I don't know what the fuck.
But how did Waka start rapping from that?
Well, that's just come from, in the midst of that, them tussling shit. Gucci said some shit to Waka, that Waka up. He told him that he wasn't going, he told him, nigga, roll that weed. That's the only thing you motherfucker do. Roll that weed, nigga. Make sure my shit straight. This, that, and that. When they got through with the wrestling and all that tussling shit, he was like, man, I'm finna go to the house. There, we're gonna drop the house as soon as we get in Atlanta. He said, nigga, I ain't got to be on this shit with you. Waka, we talking that he be talking shit. What happened was they went to, Gucci said some shit to Waka, and that was I guess it kind of hurt his feelings real deep. And he told him, cause pretty much saying, nigga, you ain't shit. Without me, nigga, I'm the engine to this motherfucking train. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't gonna be shit. Roll that weed, nigga, that's all, that's it, that's what you do. So that nigga's like, fuck you, nigga, I ain't never got to fuck with you again, nigga. When I get to the house, nigga, don't speak to me, nigga. Bop, bop. This is after they got through wrestling. And I was like, damn, y'all niggas getting a little too personal and shit. And he was talking about, nigga, if I was a fucking start rapping shit, nigga, I'll out-rap you. Gucci laughed at it. He told me, nigga, you don't want me to start doing shit, I'll be the hardest thing. He was just talking shit. Well, next motherfucking day, you know, they had to kind of calm down because we weren't going back to Atlanta no time soon. So we were kind of stuck in the cabin together. I'm sitting up there at the front and getting away from the smoke. Waka up there with me. Like I say, Waka like he got a pad, yellow legal pad, and a pen. This nigga, he writing and shit. Like, this is the first time doing this. He's sitting there writing and shit. Lotto, check this out. Tell me what you think about this. You know, this nigga doing this ABC rap shit. I was like, I said, yeah, my nigga, that's a mother shit right there. He was like, oh man, fire at him. Pop, pop, pop. The nigga ain't never rhyme his life. Right, he started going on. And he was like, all right, Lotto, check this out. Pop, pop. I was like, look, stop. Just stop. He was like, no, I'm finna get this shit. I was like, man, all right, nigga, keep going. Yeah. I was like, this nigga right here, man, dog, you is full of that shit not finna, that shit will fly no fucking well. Stop it. Just stop it, Wop. Next, you know, they done got back getting along with each other. Yeah. He became hype man. Mm-hmm. He was doing his thing. Anytime Gucci go on stage, Waka is there first. Mm-hmm. Waka on stage doing his shit, on the hype, on the background doing his thing. They back getting along, but the shit done been said. Mm-hmm. And you can't take the shit back after you done said it. Right. They done back on their love, you know, loving brother shit back again. Mm-hmm. But the thing of it is now, you done fucked up. You done hurt the boy feelings. Mm-hmm. So now he done got a pen and pad and he working this shit out. Now, in the midst of all this here, he got pages of shit. And he was like, Lotto, boy, you got to see this shit I wrote. I was like, man, get a chance, show it to me. Yeah. G-Boy, what's up? I'll be trying to get the away from him with that shit. Right. Now, I would have never thought that from the time he said he was going to do that and listen to some shit he did on the bus, to see what when I was locked up and heard the shit on the radio, and it was like, damn, that Waka Flocka shit, that shit hot as fuck. I was like, who? Yeah. I mean, I'm on my bunk. I'm like, who? Yeah. They tell man, you ain't never heard of Waka Flocka, man. Goddamn, nigga, you done been all these hours. You ain't never heard of Waka Flocka. I was like, Waka Flocka. So I said, damn, man, somebody done stole Waka name. Right. That's what I got. Man, somebody done stole my nigga name. Yeah. I said, man, niggas, god damn, niggas is scandalous. Damn, how the fuck you take a name, Waka Flocka? Who wants that name? Right. It's Waka. That's the hottest shit on the radio. I was like, wait a minute. OJ was somewhat still doing his thing, but Waka was the radio. Yeah. I'm talking, this is 09.
Yeah, he took over, yeah.
This
I was
09.
locked up then too, yeah.
So then, all the 09, it's Waka Flocka, like, you on some Gucci shit. Nobody really, you know, Gucci was doing his shit. Yeah. But now it's Gucci and it's Waka. Gucci and it's Waka. But Waka started doing this shit. Yeah. And I was like, damn, next he done came out some other shit. And that goddamn, that scream he was doing, so he like do that shit when he was, be hyping with, that's where that shit come from. Yeah. He be hyped up with Gucci.
With Gucci on stage. Yeah.
So now he done turned that shit into money. This nigga turned this shit into money.
Yeah, monetized, yeah.
So now, the moment when I got out behind you, I ran into Waka. And that's when we took that picture. We was on the tour bus. And when I was up in Chicago, he did the show in Chicago. G-Boy grabbed me and shit, telling me, boy, Waka heard you was up here. So you up here for real, huh? I said, yeah, man, that's where I live at now. I ain't fucking with Florida.
You used to live in Chicago.
I got released there. Remember when I got out, I had did my halfway house in Chicago in Salvation Army on Ashland Avenue. So I'm there and I done got out for the halfway house. I was out a couple months and bought me a house out in 145th and Halsted, out in Aurora. I moved in Aurora because that's when my address was for me to get out. Right. I stayed there just a little bit, and I got me a house, what they call that from the courthouse. I was able to fix that motherfucker up. Right. And out in what's the name? Like I said, 145th and Halsted. I forgot what that damn area is called at this point. But anyway, I had my bike, and I came and heard that Waka was in town. Got hold of G-Boy. I was feeling G-Boy a certain type of way because of a certain situation, but I reached out to him anyway because I heard Waka was going to be in town, and I ain't talked to this nigga since he started being a motherfucking platinum artist. I said, shit, I got to reach out to my nigga. Right. So I had, but to go through him, I had to go through I had to go through G-Boy. So I said, G-Boy, what's happening? He was like, damn, my nigga, you out? You home? I said, yeah. And he said, man, you got to come with us, man. We at the motherfucking Hilton, blah, blah, blah. I said, I'm on my way. So I rode my bike over there, got up with fucking Waka, and me and Waka, after we got through doing all this cheesing with each other and shit, we taking pictures and shit. I had pulled him to the side. I said, man, he had his wife with him. She was on tour with him, but they weren't married. They were just girlfriend, boyfriend shit. I walked his to the side. I said, man, come here, I got to holler at you, dog. So he asked me about certain individual with me being locked up. And did I talk with Gucci and all this other? And I said, I ain't going to get into it. I said, nah, I ain't talking to nobody. I ain't talking to nobody. He said, you talk to my mom? I said, no, I ain't talking to nobody. I said, I ain't even talked to G-Boy until you guys came to town. Right. And I said, I do want to say something to you, though. He was like, what's that? I said, my nigga, I'm proud of you. I had to look that nigga in his eye. I said, nigga, I'm proud of you. He was like, oh, man, that shit mean a lot coming from I said, oh, my nigga. He said, but what you talking about, though? I said, nigga, when your was on that tour bus and kept rapping that ABC garbage you kept putting in my ear, it was hurting the back of my eyes listening to you say that. Yeah. That nigga fell out laughing. You talking about, nah, nigga, stop lying. I said, you nigga, you know, it was A1 from the day one. I said, nigga, you full of shit. But nigga, I'm glad to hear you doing what you doing, boy. Don't stop the motion, nigga. Cause you
shout out to Waka.
Damn. I said, nigga, you doing it. I'm so proud of you, nigga.
He got his, his organic, situation going on. He handling his business. I hear he know a little something about crypto and he got a lot going on.
I did not know Waka was that. This nigga stay at high all the time. But I didn't know this nigga was this smart.
It's the Leylo Show. Hit that subscribe button for me, player.